Hi folks, and welcome to Small World Layouts. My name's Jules. In this video I present to you my latest micro layout build. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome to Musgrave Hill Part 1. This latest build features an oval of track set inside an aluminium camera flight case measuring just 39cm by 29cm. Again, I used Kato Unitrack, but not before trying Pico FlexiTrack. I just wasn't happy with the symmetry of the oval, or lack thereof, so back to my favourite Kato it was. I wanted to try something new for me on this micro, no tunnel. Online I'd been admiring an A4 box file layout with a scenic break by use of a mountain type hill, so I thought I'd have a go. First I started by gluing 4 levels of XPS foam together, then massacred it with a scalpel. Turned out okay. I sprayed the track with the usual grimy paint, and I built the Pico Station platform shelter. I painted the cliffs with a mixture of plaster of Paris, grey paint, PVA glue and water, full recipe later on. I also built the Pico small cedarwood bungalow kit as the second building on this layout, but without the parasols and the strange looking base. Wizard in Photoshop me. Along with some gifted Pico level crossing barriers, more about them later, and some of the rather excellent 3D printed walls from model railway bits, I started to plan out the roads and routes. Now, remember those Pico level crossing barriers? Well, I kind of wanted to improve on them a bit. So some flashing red nano LEDs were carefully drilled, superglued and painted over. Looked quite good. Then I added some drop down wires and a bar and did a terrible paint job on the red and white border. But don't worry, the excitement of the flashing LEDs will detract from that, probably. I experimented with some washes, grand name for watery paint I reckon. Anyway, came out okay on the hills and started to set a tone for the colour of the layout. And now for a new segment. So with normal service resuming, we join the plot at the application stage. This is simply dabbing the mixture on rather than painting it in, getting all the nooks and crannies. Also avoids brush marks as well in the plaster mix. Remember the psycho scalpel method? Well, here it is in action. Very satisfying to watch. But a little time consuming, so a bit of speeding up. I made the roads in my usual kind of way. I like to use wet and dry paper. The texture and the shade of the paper looks really good. But trying to get away from an everything flat kind of landscape, I thought I would plaster bandage them up a little to the height of the elevated Cato rails. Top tip at this point, always try and use a wet finger to get rid of as much evidence of the squares in the plaster webbing as possible. Really helps later on. After taping the edges of the road down to help it dry flatter, it was time for the reveal. There was a lot of tape. And after a little bit of road sweeping, it was really coming together. Now that's it for part 1 of Musgrave Hill. Join us in part 2 for when we add the electrics, a lot of electrics, my favourite scenery imaginings, and discover how the layout got its name. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for watching, and please click like and subscribe to the channel.